AITA for telling my mother I will not invite my cousin to my birthday because of her habit. My 23F mother, 51F, is berating me for not wanting to invite my cousin, 24F, to my birthday party. The thing is, my cousin and her boyfriend have this habit, kink, really, and they do not stop sneaking off to have sex, sometimes semi-publicly, sometimes in public. I was invited to her birthday 6 months ago. It was at a restaurant, and when they brought in the cake, they were nowhere to be found. My uncle, mom's brother, and her father, sent me to look for her. And I found them having sex in his car, in the middle of the parking lot, and she saw me and smiled and waved, laughing with her boyfriend. This was not the first time something like this happened, as I later found out that my uncle sent me because he didn't want to catch his daughter in the act again, and her friends already knew of this habit, so they refused to engage in their fantasies of being caught. I took my things and left, and my mother scolded me because she said my cousin was upset and embarrassed that I just left with a disgusted face, and that her friends backed me up, some left too. I told my mom what happened, and she told me I should have endured to not cause a scene, but I told her that I am a grown woman and I could have left even without a reason. Now, my birthday is in a week, and I made plans for a weekend out in my grandmother's beach house, and she has given me permission to use it and bring my friends. I sent out the invitations, and when my cousin found out, because my uncle told her, having heard it from my mom, she was confused as to why she didn't receive one. I told her I love her, but I didn't want her there because my friends are bringing her boyfriends too, as am I, and I don't want them to have to endure her and her boyfriend's kink, because it will make us uncomfortable. I told her it is one thing to have sex, and it is another to engage other people in their sex life without their consent. She was furious, saying that I was excluding her, and that she would do it on my birthday, but I laughed and told her she did it on her own birthday, so I didn't believe it, and I would rather not risk her ruining my party. So she went complaining to my mom about it, and she tried to force me, and since I live on my own and pay my own bills, she couldn't. So she went to my grandmother to try and convince her to not let me use the house, but I had already told my nana everything, and she dismissed her. So now my mom, my aunt and my cousin are all bothering me about it. I think I have a right to invite whoever I want, but maybe I was too harsh? Me and my cousin were really close friends, but these past months I've been pulling away from her and I feel a little bad. So, AITAH? Update. Okay, so first of all I want to thank everyone who has wished me a happy early birthday. I really appreciate it. And there's some things I want to clarify. For some reason some of the people who commented seem to believe my mother is invited to the party. She's not. We will have our own mother-daughter day after. Some people also had a problem with my nana having a beach house. Like, weird thing to focus on, but okay. Some people were really rude about the way I handled everything, or to my mother, which I didn't really appreciate, but I've been told that, that's Reddit for you, so I guess I should have known when posting here. It's a little bit of a disappointing update, but well. I showed my mother my post, and she was appalled. I had to translate everything for her. She wasn't all too happy that I decided to share a family matter with internet strangers, but when I told her that my cousin was sharing something much more private to the public she dropped the issue. She apologized for trying to pressure me into inviting her. Like I said in the comments, she only knew that I caught her one time, but there was some miscommunication because she had thought I just caught her in the bathroom of the restaurant, not the parking lot, which is still bad, but like, at least there's doors. I told her over the phone and she's a little hard of hearing, so I believe her. She called my uncle, her brother, cousin's father, and tore him a new one after she learned that he sent me to find cousin knowing what I would find, and for not saying anything when she and his wife were bothering me, knowing the reason why his daughter is not invited. My cousin has blocked me on everything, and I don't really care, but it's weird because, TF did I do? Oh, and it turns out that my aunt did know what her daughter is up to. She just thinks that it's her private issues, which is kind of ironic because, well, me and my mother have decided to leave it for now as it is, and we've gone LC with them. She is really weirded out. That's all for now. Thank you all for all the kind and helpful comments.